It's autumn in Japan, which of course means it's time to put eggs on burgers. It's Tsukimi, or mid-autumn harvest moon viewing time in Japan, and the grilled egg symbolizes the full moon. McDonald's have got a lineup this year, which includes the new fluffy melty Tsukimi burger, yuzu shichimi nugget sauce, kinako mochi and anko pie, and the custard pudding shake. I just want to point out that first up, all of this cost 1,010 yen altogether. Pretty incredible price. This would be like 20 bucks in Australia. Wow. First up was the fluffy melty Tsukimi burger. It's called the Hojun Fuwatoro burger in Japanese, which actually means rich and fluffy burger. I'm not sure why they translated it like that, but it was indeed very melty. The buns are steamed, which just made them moist to the point of wetness, and everything else was like slightly sour melted cheese. I'm sorry to say, but this was just too wet. The bacon and eggs were uninspiring, and the beef was fairly pedestrian too. Also, I think I have a psychological aversion to eating eggs after 10 a.m., so all in all, I couldn't really get around it. But, you know, if you like wet burgers, then go for it. Next was the yuzu shichimi McNugget sauce. This was very rich and creamy, and despite the warning, it wasn't spicy at all. It was like lemon-flavored kupi with extra salt and a few more spices. Not bad, but not amazing either. I think nuggets work best with sweet sauce, to be honest. Next up was the one I was most looking forward to, the custard pudding Tsukimi shake. I am sad to report that this was a lot more vanilla ice cream flavored than pudding. It was good, just not much pudding flavor. Also, check out how small the small shake is. It's quite petite, but, you know, worth it for the price, I suppose. Finally, the kinako mochi and anko pie. I really wanted to like this one, but it was just too dry. It's a combination of red bean paste, mochi, and kinako cream. Kinako, if you don't know, is a soybean flour. The problem with this one is that the pies at McDonald's really need a lot of goo for their filling. This one just was not gooey enough. It's supposed to be a kinako cream, but it just tasted like the powder. The flavors were fine, but it was just too dry, even like to the point of being sandy. Quite a few people choke to death on mochi every year, so this pie comes with a warning not to do that. I had little actual risk of choking, but it was so dry I did have a strong chance of coughing with this one. Dipping it in the shake improved it marginally, but yeah, it was still fairly normal. Anyway, as a novelty, these were all worth a try and were pretty cheap, but even if I wasn't leaving the country next week, I probably wouldn't bother with them again. A much safer choice is the bacon lettuce burger from McDonald's Japan. That is my recommendation. Anyway, many thanks for watching. Cheers.